Hi everybody, welcome back to Great Lakes Junction. I was just out in the garden looking for something for supper, and I thought I'd show you what I was growing this year. This is a zucchini. A little different than your normal everyday long slender zucchini, but I wanted to try something different this year in the garden. Tonight I'm just going to make supper, and I'm actually going to do a stuffed zucchini bowl. So I thought I'd bring you along and show you what I'm doing. First things first, cut the ends off this zucchini. These are just like boats, I guess you call them, but I'm just going to do them in a bowl form. I've actually had one of these zucchinis already, and they are really good. They pretty much taste the same as a regular zucchini, just a little different shape. So all I'm going to do is hollow these out and get most of the flesh out without going right through. Try not to go through anyway. We'll get them out, and then I'm going to cook these off for about 10 minutes in the oven at about 375, just for 5 or 10 minutes, just to get them started, because I am cooking the ground beef and everything. So everything that's going to go in this is going to be cooked. So we want this to be a quick cook. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt in there on the inside, and a little bit of pepper on both. I'm going to put them upside down, and I'm just going to put them in the oven. So while they're in the oven, I'm just going to cut up this little bit that came out of the inside, as we're just going to throw that in the filling as well. But while that's in the oven, I'm going to brown up some ground beef, and I'm going to add an onion, a red pepper. I have about 1/4 pound of mushrooms that I got. Just chop them up. I have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of basil, and 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. And a couple of cups of tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce if you want to call it that. Might not need the whole 2 cups, but I got it out. I have a little bit more than 1 pound of ground beef. Not much more, but a little bit more. So we'll see how much we actually need out of that 2 cups. We might need it all. And we're going to grate up some cheese just to go on top, so it gets all nice and melty in the oven. Wow, that smells really, really good. going to get them out of the oven because I'm sure they'll probably cook through, and stuff them and see how they turn out. Okay, that was 1 cup. I think I'm going to add a little bit more. Probably about 1.5 cups, but I did have a little bit extra beef in there, more than a pound. So that's probably why it took a little bit more. And if you do open a bigger jar and you only use half of it, you can put it in the freezer and freeze it for a later date. Then it doesn't go to waste. Okay, let's get these things stuffed. Okay, here we go. I can't wait to try these out and see how they taste. This is pretty much an Italian sauce going in them. But you could do any kind of sauce that you like and put in these. That would, obviously, that would go with zucchini. But we'll give them a try and see how they are. I'm probably gonna have a load of beef left, so I'll have to come up with another recipe for the remainder of the beef. Maybe we'll just make some spaghetti. But I really did want to try these new zucchini that I have in a few different ways. I know a lot of years I just I shred it and I put it in the freezer, and then throughout the winter I can use it to bake with, and also in soups and stews and stuff like that. And I've dehydrated it, and the dehydrated stuff actually turned out really good. So we always have it around the house, even in long-term storage. I'm gonna overfill these. So I have some mozzarella cheese. I'm just gonna pop a little bit on top of each one. And if you had, smoked Gouda would be really good on here. You could also try cheddar or a Parmesan. That would be good too. It's something different. Here we go. So I'm going to put these in the oven for maybe a half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour, and we'll take them out and see what they look like. Okay guys, there it is. They're done. They look delicious, and I will let you know in the description how they turned out. But I'll put my recipe down there as well that I came up with. And we just started up an Instagram account, so come on there and say hi, and let us know you're following along. Anyways, that's it for tonight. I hope you try this recipe. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments below, and say hi down there. If you like the recipe, give us a like. If you're not following us, subscribe and share this to your friends if you have any that like cooking. It'll sure help our channel out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.